I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She said she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make peace say You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread, liquor in the shy. We got the rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. Yeah, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shorty looking good. She got her hair done. She out with her friends and they wanna have fun. They want a bread maker. 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 My kid fresh, my whip white, my girl raw, cause my game tight. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I don't spit game, I just talk money. Can't communicate like that, then all your words sound funny. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. It's bread making 101 and I'm the head of the class. And if you want that boy to pass, cause I thumb up your eye. You a day late, dollar short, never clicked on the court. Claim to be a hustler, but can't pay child support. Money up, do what? No shorts, raw cut. Gooley goons posted up, money long pulling up. Out here with the tumbleweed, selling like you can't believe. Keep a trick on my sleeve, that's my shawty. We got the left van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. Yeah, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers.
Yo, hey y'all, listen, look, and see. Do you see what I see? Oh yeah. See, a little mouse was in the house and a fly was on the ceiling of the wall. You know, I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really coming here to really be dropping nothing. I ain't trying to really, I ain't trying to really tell y'all something that was going on, but you know I can't do it by myself. You know I can't do it by myself.
You crazy.
What's going on? Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. // cut that ish real talk sports / the players club. Hey, check it out, y'all. Check it out. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. What's up, KEYSHA? I appreciate you. You know, I'm over here, you know what I'm saying, trying to get KEYSHA in shape, you know, of things head, because you know she a million. But I'm trying to say, hey, y'all, I'm trying to break some news. Breaking news.
What you got, huh?
Hey, per my cousin, it was on my cousin Arthur AG's page, you know, and this what he said, you know, Arthur AG is the young man that was a part of the two boys that was filmed on Hoop Dreams, right? So he posted on his page this very thing. He said, wait, first off, KEYSHA, before I go there, y'all, I know y'all trying to read it and everything, but I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna properly take care of business, like KSAP said. We gonna properly take care of business, KEYSHA. KEYSHA, this is a celebration. Before we break all of the news, this is a celebration. We have, as of right now, hit 3,000, KEYSHA. On Serv'n Sports, ENT I would like to thank each and every person. Thank everybody. Who believes in me, who likes to watch good podcasts, who likes to be entertained, who comes here just to be treated right. I ain't gonna be doing all that, mistreatment. I don't believe in that. So, that's why I had a crash out room, so you could crash out and have your say whenever we on during the days that we do it. But on this show today, you guys got me at 3,019 subscribers, got me over the hump. Oh man, I love you, Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis, you my man, 100 grand. I appreciate you. Brian Lewis is one of those ones that believed in me, and I appreciate you, Brian Lewis. I really do. I appreciate you also fact checking and making sure that I say the right things and giving me the information so I can tell the people right on the correcting if it's in the chat, or if you do, you let me know that, hey, we got to always be on top of our business. So thank you for the congratulations and the $2. Listen, the $2 super chat. I appreciate everybody. Listen, I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate what you do, and I appreciate what you will do. Keysha, where are you at?
I was over here enjoying your commentary. I ain't pull up nothing. Hold on.
Okay,
hold on. I am at 2,570, y'all.
Please, come on.
Please let these people know that you like me more than you like Don't let him continue to beat me like that. Hit the like button.
I don't be beating.
Hit the subscribe button. But he cannot have more love. He cannot have more fans than me. That is unacceptable.
I'm just saying, Keysha, the people like good juice and drinking it. They don't like Kool-Aid as much. We do in the hood like Kool-Aid, but we kind of figured out what the Kool-Aid got in it. So we done went to juice, and they want the juice while you come on and make the sauce. And guess what, y'all? Y'all have done this over on the Players Club too. So it's excitement for me to bring y'all that, hey, I thank y'all for the 3,000. Man, listen, unbelievable. One fact is that y'all know that I come with the truth. I try to tell y'all factual things, and I love each and every person that gives me the opportunity. Gives me an opportunity to come to the microphone, give Keysha the opportunity, and also give Brother KEYSHA an opportunity to put these people, in front of us, like Sister Tony, ADP, and all of these things while we're working with him to build a network. I am so grateful for you guys being a part of me and Keysha's live, and we've been doing this since January together, and I could not break no news without my partner in crime. Just
right. I know, Patricia. I am starting a new leaf. I'm gonna be live mode because Unc be on here every other day, 15 times on Sunday.
Terry Taylor, thank you for the $10 super sticker. I thank you, man. Appreciate it so much. Say congratulations. I appreciate you so much. Okay, here go my boy. Y'all already know. Here you go. Thank you so much, man. This Hey, this is like a birthday gift. I appreciate you so much, John Shaft. Say, Miss Hubson, please go get Nas Hillman, Scott Dickens, Marsha Allen, Odyssey Sims, Ray Burrell, and yeah, I need my Ray. I got to see my Ray. But come on, Keysha, we finna take that part down, and we gonna
hold on. I want to put up Terry Taylor. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Terry. You see,
I ain't got it. Got it, Keysha. I ain't got it over here.
I can't put it up here.
Oh, man.
You got control.
Let me give him a thank you first. Hold on a second.
Miss Terry, he got control, so he the only one can put it up. But thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Sister Terry, don't be. She control her own channel. I
I
got
do not. Not
she
when I'm
got
linked to
all the
you.
look. She got all the hams in her hands. Y'all know Keysha is a
I do
control
not.
fanatic. I can't do nothing without getting smacked on top of my head
I done
all the time.
told you that I can't do it, but I'm hearting you right now, Terry.
Okay, so guys, let me tell y'all something. It's going down in my town.
Is it really?
Just a few hours ago this morning, guess who was in the offices of the sky? Oh, yeah, that is Mellody Hubson today, this morning. What she was doing over there. Miss Hubson is also a partner in the Denver Broncos. She's an owner over there. She's a partner in the White Sox. She's an owner over there. And guess what, y'all? Miss Hubson, Mellody Hubson, she went into the office and said, shocking move. Billionaire Mellody Hubson in talks to acquire Chicago Sky. The billionaire investor Mellody Hubson is reportedly negotiating to acquire the WNBA's Chicago Sky, aiming to take an active leadership role in the franchise starting this year in Chicago. I've always believed in the power of sports to inspire and unite communities. The Sky represents more than basketball. It embodies a vision I want to nurture, contribute to, and see thrive on and off the court, Hobson said in a statement to the media outlets. The Chicago Sky, a prominent WNBA franchise, will, with a loyal fan base and growing national profile, could see new leadership and strategic growth under Hobson's guidance, signaling potential changes in team operations, outreach, and investment opportunities. Allegedly. Listen, do y'all understand what is going on right now? Do y'all really realize, Sister KEYSHA, I'm going to let you weigh in and let you give your take about things. But what do you guys think? And I'm finna give this to you, KEYSHA. What do you think when Mellody Hobson comes in and takes over the team? What is the first thing that she's finna change?
The first thing I would think, if this is true, I don't want to get my hopes up because I'm like that kid on Christmas time, on Christmas. My mama tell me she gonna get me with Santa, what I told Santa, and then I get there and all I got was some socks. I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to get too hyped up, but I'm gonna tell you, if this is true, allegedly, if she buys this team, that means the first thing she's gonna do is get rid of management. She's gonna bring in her own people who has the same vision as her. Because it's clear that the vision that the Chicago Sky right now is not of a winning organization. It's just of an organization that's just trying to exist and make money as they come. I think she would require accountability, and also she's requiring for this team to excel in this space. She would not be investing money into something she thinks is not, I don't want to say a cash cow, but at least something that can get her to another network. She's not doing this just for charity. She's doing it because she wants to bring an organization back up to prominence in a town where she has a lot of roots in, which is Chicago. So I think I think she would be more, how can I put it? Not just business invested, but emotionally invested. You know how sometimes you can have businesses, you're not really emotionally tied to them. You're just like, okay, they're making money, that's cool. But I think she would be a part of taking the sky to the next level if this is true. I'm pretty sure Michael Alter is doing a lot of negotiations because he wants to get the money he wants to get. So that's why we cannot report that this is definitely gonna happen. But at least I know, at least I get something, Bro Claude, to let me know that maybe help is on the way. Please, please, please negotiate. Negotiate with you know. And I also think too that she probably liked some of the things that the Sky has done. It's just a lot of stuff they hadn't done. But I think to answer your question, first thing she's gonna do is bring her own people in. She's go- I don't think she can continue with the same regime. Now how quickly she gonna get this done, I don't know, bro Claude. I just know, these negotiations can be drug out.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Absolutely.
so
My take on it is by her reaching out and going there and being seen on location. So we have to understand, what does this mean? The ball, go ahead, ball. We got to understand what this
oh
means.
hey Duvall.
And Duvall,
Hey,
go
bro
ahead and weigh
Claude.
in.
Bro Claude, put
Can
my
you hear me?
comment up.
Can you hear
Put
anything in
my
the background?
I can hear a
no,
little
hold
bit.
on.
What?
Yeah, because I'm on,
Hey,
so I'm in, on the bus and stuff. So how that go.
bro
Yeah.
Claude, put my
Yeah.
comment on the screen.
What happened?
Put my comment on the screen. Go ahead, Duvall.
Now I just think that this is a game changer. Like I've been telling y'all, there's no fair team. And from here, the power go back to Angel Hands because I think the new owners, whenever they buy that team, they're going to make a move and clean house. They want to get rid of all the stink that's in the organization. And what they want to do is give prospective free agents and new direction and let them know that, hey, the old way of thinking of the Chicago Sky is over. And that's what needs to happen. They need to wipe the slate clean and give this organization the best chance to be not only relevant, but it's already relevant because of Angel Reese, but most importantly, respected. Because people do not want to come to this organization as status quo, including their superstar player, who is the most important superstar player that they ever had in the organization. So they
Mm-hmm.
got to make a move. They have to switch up what's not working. And what's not working is Jeff P and Michael Alter and their incompetence when it comes to how they run this operation. So I'm glad new ownership is taking over. And I hope it's sooner rather than later. And I hope the first call they make to is Angel Reese and let her know, hey, we're going to be different. Don't worry about asking for a trade. I promise you, we will do things the right way. And I hope that's the direction that they go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Hold on a second, y'all. Get the money. Thank you, John Shaft, for the 4.99 super chat. It says Black Billionaire will build a state-of-the-art facility. Hire Lisa Leslie as a head coach. Hire Cheryl Swoops as a GM. A list free agents will line up coming to Chicago. Thank you, John Shaft. I can see that happening. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what I weigh in is this, Sister Keysha. That's why I wanted you and Brother Duvall to go first.
Okay.
We have to keep it a buck. This is the worst organization ran probably in WNBA history. It has not been able to hold a standard of no such sort a place where the actual people that come to work and to play for this organization to set as their home. It's like a complete revolving door at the Chicago Skies Auditorium. They have not been able to hold on to anyone that has came on their location, from players to different dispatches, which we know about, KEYSHA, all the way up into the rotation of GMs and coaches and all some sorts in management. So what does this mean for a billionaire to acquire this team? What does it mean? Well, it means a lot. First, let me get the money. I'm going to go break that down and then. Thank you, Sister Victory Taylor, for the $2 super chat. Sky. Okay, that's right. So what does that mean, Sister KEYSHA? In my mind, that means they are coming to clean house. They are coming to clean it up. Take an old school, you know, that old school car that was in the 60s and, you know, the 70s, that they still be rolling around and put the, you know what I'm saying, the shine to it, the candy apple red or the candy apple color that they put on there. And what they gonna do is clean up all of the rats with cheese, clean up the roaches in the house, clean up the, you know what I mean, the vipers and the snakes, the raccoons, and all of the different things that get in, the critters that get in the rooftop. This would no longer be ran as a $5, you know, chicken shack store on the corner with, you know, that big glass bulletproof screen. Nope. This will be a state-of-the-art situation. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised of all the other extra amenities and a Chicago Sky Stadium that they own themselves, because the Wintrust owns the Wintrust Stadium, and it's also dispatched by the surrounding schools and including DePaul. So USC shares that stadium. DePaul Blue Demons shares that stadium. Illinois State has their own, but the big games, they come to the Wintrust Stadium, and that's why the girls never have their own personal lockers.
Hey, let me get in here real quick. Let me say a couple things.
Go ahead.
And I want to address that comment and on your screen too. Thing number one, that billionaire owner is not buying that team if Angel Reese ain't a part. So I believe that owner had talked to Angel Reese people and probably got assurance for Angel that, hey, if I buy this team, she'll want to be a part of it. I believe that's the case. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
I think they already made a call to Angel Reese people. If not, talk to Angel Reese herself. But you don't buy a team like that if Angel Reese ain't going to be a part. And that's a lost cause if you do that. Second, to address this comment in the chat, that's on the.
You went out, Duvall.
You went out.
TD Sports Cards. She is a billionaire, brother. Her husband is the bill. She's married to the billionaire. That's his money and her money. He ain't talking about what she acquired on her own. If your husband, I've been married to my wife. Whatever I got, my wife got. Whatever my wife got, I got. Come on, man. Stop that separatism stuff, TD Sports. I'm telling, she's a billionaire. Okay? Not a millionaire, 100 millionaire. She's a billionaire, certified. So by her being that, don't be upset. Denver Broncos she's a partner in the Denver Broncos. She's a partner in the Chicago White Sox. All that, I mean, she got more than 100 million, brother, just on those two franchises alone. So come on, man. I don't know where you got your source from. State your source. I'm gonna state my source and I'll put it up for you right now. So, you know, people won't be confused that we ain't working with 100 millionaire. She's a billionaire. And when you got billions of dollars, like I said before, KEYSHA, when you got a billionaire that's coming into play, a billionaire right away can change things. So, you know, when Duvall had before he had went out, the thing
I'll
is
pull up her
you
her
go
investments in right now for you, bro. Claude, why you talking?
right.
I just put it on the screen.
The thing is that when a person like Mellody Hubson comes in, all of the different things that is needed for the players, for the team itself, and to have a he corrected it. He said his network is 5.5 billion. That's what I'm trying to say in Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
So TD, you put something up. One thing about this channel, I go, we KEYSHA still put it up so you can put it up.
Okay.
Yeah, still put it up.
I mean, right now she is part owner of the Denver Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she been okay. She's the part owner of the Broncos. She's part of the Walt Penner family ownership group. There's a couple of things I bringing up. Hold on, that girl been doing some stuff, man. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, keep going.
Okay, so
I want to bring up all of it at
as
one
I was
time.
saying is that it's a clean house, y'all. It's a clean house. If they agree to this, because you know they about to build the Star Wars the theater museum on the Lakeshore Drive. They still negotiating on that, Sister KEYSHA, so you'll know about the plans to restructure the lakefront in Chicago. So
Hold on. Here I go. Hold on. Bring up my screen when you get a chance.
okay, take that down, put it up.
All right, this thing says, meet Mellody Hobson, the Starbucks chair and wife of George Lucas, who is about to become part of the Denver Broncos. It goes on to say Hobson is co-CEO of Ariel Investment, joined the ownership group taking over the NFL's Denver Broncos. The 4.65 billion deal appears to take Hobson, the first black woman to be part of a new ownership group buying an NFL team, and she will likely have a major role in the running of the franchise. This is a big deal. That's what Russell History said back then. Hobson, 53, has had a long career in finance, serves on multiple company boards, has been honored by her alma mater, Princeton University, and shares an 8-year-old daughter with her husband, Star Wars creator George Lucas.
Yes.
She was raised in Chicago and attended Princeton University, where she studied at the School of International Relations and Public Policy. She graduated in 1991 and started a job with the investment firm Ariel Investments, where she interned during college. Now she is co-CEO of that investment group. Y'all, she got money, baby.
So we not dealing with somebody that don't deal with teams aspect. She got NFL, she got NBL, and now she's going for her WNBA. So this is a thing. Hey, Sister T Camilla, this is a thing that is going to be a game changer for this woman to come in and buy the Chicago Sky and transform what she already knows what's wrong. She already know what's wrong. That's why she was there today, T Camilla. She already knows what's happening. So say, what's the source for this story? Hold on a second. You say, state your source. Okay, so you didn't see it. There you go. There you go. It's on Arthur AG's page also from Hoop Dreams. So y'all could go to Arthur AG. That's, you know what I mean? You can go give him some love, subscribe to his channel, and him, you know what I mean, from Hoop Dreams, him and, you know, Gates, him and Brother Gates, they got the podcast together. Go subscribe, but go on over there. You know what I mean? This per what we got it from, and this is
And,
what happened. Several hours
and
ago, she left left the so-called meeting place of the Chicago Sky. Is that right, Keysha?
yes, and that's why we're saying allegedly. Look,
Allegedly.
Can you hear me again?
Okay, I can hear
yeah,
you
we can
now.
hear you now.
Okay, I had to get to a better spot. Because I had a great point I wanted to make. First and foremost,
Okay.
let's give a shout out to Quita Love Sports because she broke this like 2 months ago. That
Yeah.
Lucas was on BD. So let's give credit to her. Respectfully. Secondly, like I wanted to address the comment that was on the screen, Felicia, when she was saying we need to stop mentioning Lisa Leslie because she said she wasn't gonna be a coach last week. People lie every day, and I hate to tell her this. I can tell you, Bill Parcells, when he left the Giants, told everybody that he wasn't going to coach again. Coach New
He
England
did.
Patriots. He left New England, went to the Jets. When the Jets thing ain't working out, he told everybody to coach another job again, took the job in Tampa, and then backed out the job in Tampa, told everybody that he was going to retire, then took the job with the Dallas Cowboys, did that for 3 years. He told everybody he wasn't going to never work again, and took the job with Miami Dolphins. People lie every day. Until we
I
get on
remember
record
all
that
that,
the team,
Devon.
I'm telling you, and I can name more people than that. I just had named him because he's the main example. Now, I'm
Mhm.
telling you, till you get somebody on record saying that they offered Lisa Leslie a job and she did not take it, I'm not gonna believe nothing that she said until that happens. Because I'm gonna tell you like this here: if the Chicago Sky with new ownership come to her and say, "Hey, I want you to GM or coach this team," and Angel Reese is on it, you think she gonna turn that down? She gonna take that job in a second
Oh yeah.
because that's her child, and that's her child for real, for real. She's not gonna turn that down. So, like I said, until she is on record being offered a job and turned the job down, I'm not believing nothing that the lady say. Because people lie every day. Sometimes people tell you a lie just to get leverage. That's how the game goes. It's nothing. It's no more than being a politician. You lie till till you make it. And there's no disrespect to Miss Felicia who put that comment on the screen. But don't believe nothing nobody said until it's on record saying that, hey, a job was offered to that lady and that lady said no. I just don't believe it. Now she might not coach this team and franchise based on how it's stated currently. No, nobody don't want to touch the job.
No.
But one last thing I want to say, and I'm gonna jump out the way. Remember I told y'all, Jeff P sent a notice to Andy Constable, front office sports, because that's who he talked to, saying that Tyler Marshall was going to be back. But I always been telling y'all, the Chicago Sky and the organization never said that Jeff P was going to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe the sale was already in the process. And so once the sale is already final, they're gonna let the new owner make the decision if they want to keep the GM and the coach. And I believe they're gonna wipe the slate clean. I say again, they would have been said Jeff P was coming back because everybody knew Jeff P was on the hot seat.
Right.
They been would have said Jeff P was coming back if he was truly coming back. But if that's what I'm saying, if they did not make that statement, that's because his job is still in the air. He's at every speed. Y'all gotta understand. The WNBA offseason is 8 months long. It's in from basically October to what? May. So basically 7 months. People don't have to make a decision right away. People don't really have to make a decision when it comes to WNBA activities to at least mid-January because free agency starts at the end of January to like beginning of February. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't even have to make a decision when it comes to coaching, personnel, anything like that anytime soon. Because the off season is so long. And that just, to the reality of the situation. So nobody don't have to make a coaching change or a GM change right away. It's no different. It's different than like the NFL. The NFL, they have to make it right away. They have to make it right away because if for nothing else, Remember, the Senior Bowl starts 3 weeks after the regular season is over, and then
Yes.
the combine starts like a month after the season's over. And then
Yes.
you talk about free agency start probably a month and a half after the season's over. So they have to have a new GM and a new coach in place by then for nothing else in NFL because everything starts so quickly. But the WA, it's months before they have to do anything WNBA activity related. That's why a lot of those players go overseas and stuff and still play basketball because it's like a second season for them. You see what I'm saying?
But
Yes.
you know what I would say, Devon, though, even if she make this move and this sale go through, I do believe what you're saying that she's gonna want her own people. But I
Mm-hmm.
do believe she's gonna. I do believe when she says her own people, it's gonna be. I don't think she's gonna pick any novice people.
Now,
I think she's gonna pick people that have done the job before and
mm-hmm.
can actually lead this organization forward. I don't think she's gonna take chances on something that's not proven. She's gonna look. She's gonna headhunt for people that have handled this type of position
Uh-huh.
before and can
Yes.
lead this organization into the future because she cannot afford to make another misstep
Mm-hmm.
I'm a,
with a
I'm,
with a novice person. Oh, okay.
no. I'm gonna say you're right. I'm gonna put an asterisk on that. And I'm gonna tell you just where the asterisk gonna come in. If she do go novice route, if she do go the Lisa Leslie route, because that owner worth $5.5 billion, she got enough money to put enough like assistant GMs or assistant head coaches and stuff like that, stuff that they don't have in the organization currently, that she could put in that place now to help the new novice come along. Because like I said again, a lot of times those new owners also want to come in with a splash. And what bigger splash than a Lisa Leslie, who is well respected, well decorated as a coach and as a person. So that's
Yeah, but if
also in
she
play too.
fails, it's also a horrible splash.
But yeah, you're right.
That it
But I think,
that you will have to fire a legend.
but I'm gonna tell you what the difference would be. I think in this case, even if it fails with your superstar is okay with y'all even going after her in the first place. Because this what it matters at the end of the day. I think Angel could Angel could be okay with Lisa Lacy getting the job and it's not working out, and they give her enough time to see if it works out or not. Then to get somebody that she's not familiar with, and she's still feeling a level of uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And,
also
he-
at
and
play
here
too.
and here is one thing for me.
Yeah.
Angel is
No problem.
23. Angel is 23 years old.
Yes.
When she, in order, I harken into the LSU. When it's time to right the ship, I need experience.
Yes.
I went me. I'm talking about LSU. I went got Kim Mulkey. I know she can right the ship.
Mhm.
I need something proven because of the what you call it. And this is no knock on Lisa Leslie. I need something proven because of my reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I need the right and I cannot leave that decision to a 23-year-old. This is bigger than her.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all I would say. And I would be putting Lisa Leslie in a hot seat that I don't have any proof that she can do it. Now, if you want to bring her in as an assistant, cool. But as the head dog in charge, and then I have to a year later fire her
Nah.
because let me finish.
Okay.
Because make no mistake, if she fails, that woman is gonna fire her. It's not gonna be no longer
Yes.
the way Chicago Sky is run today.
No.
She's looking to turn it around. She's not gonna continue to go through the motions. She's
No.
gonna fire her.
I would say this though. I would say this when it comes to Lisa Lacy's situation. Like I said, you're right. They want experience, but that lady also want to splash. A lot of times, those new owners like to make a splash and let people know, hey, there's a new sheriff in town. That's also in play too. And yes, you said no. A lot of this is bigger than the 23-year-old. but the twin girls is the most important person in your organization. From
I get
financial
it, but there are
standpoint,
other
from
people that can make her happy other than Lisa
yeah,
Leslie.
but who out there? And see, that's the question you gotta answer.
There's people, just like some people were saying in the chat, Cheryl Swoop. Cheryl Swoop,
Nah.
she
I'm
done
sorry.
had, like I say, you have to go somewhere. Just like, even though I know some people, you have to go somewhere proven. You can't come in and fail again.
Yeah. With Cheryl Swoop, we about that be a bad idea. People need to look up Cheryl Swoop in Lafayette or LA Tech, whatever her coaching job was.
Oh
That
yeah, it was a
the,
disaster.
that hostile environment she created, nobody can touch her with a 10-foot pole right now.
Yeah, it was a
She would have to
disaster.
really do a rehab of her image before somebody could even attempt to take a chance on her. Now she'll be a person that has to work at the bottom of the organization, work her way up over the years, and then from that standpoint, you know what I'm saying, get a job
Now
later on as
some people say swing cash.
twin cat. That's a good one, but I think she's more of a GM, right?
Right, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, she'll be a great GM. She did some good work as a GM.
Yeah.
So I like Twin Cash. But see, that's what I'm saying. If you break a Twin Cash in and then you break a Lisa Leslie, that can work. That can work. Or it's not even just Lisa Leslie. I like Nolan Henry out of everybody. You know I'm a big Nolan Henry fan.
I know you're a big Nola Henry fan, but if it was me, I'm just telling you, I don't want to. We didn't went that. Look, the Scott and went down the novice road for 2 straight years,
Yes.
and I don't
I,
know if you do that again.
that's why I say you're right, but I'm also right as far as you're right. They might want to spin, but they also won't want to make a splash. New owners like making a splash to let people know there's a new sheriff in town. They love doing that. They
They
love
do,
they love having a pistol contest when they first walk in the door. And that's no disrespect to anybody in the chat when I
but
just say it.
but look what the Broncos did when they made a splash. They went and got
Sean
Sean
Payton.
Payton.
Yeah,
They didn't go get some new coach.
Right.
you're right. But who's
Right.
not? That's the thing is who's out there? Like I said again, who's the experienced coach that's out there that's looking for a job at this current moment?
I don't know, but a lot of people have said like, what if they go get somebody like Mark Jackson?
But, oh, I like Mark Jackson, but is he so far removed from the game that he'll be considered a novice too?
Well,
I
Because
don't
Mark
know.
Jackson,
I'm
Mark
just saying, I'm
Jackson
just
is
throwing
actually
names out there,
right.
but
Mark
Mark Jackson
Jackson
ain't
is
coached since
actually
2012.
Hey, hold on.
right?
Mark Jackson is actually my pick, who I wanted to come to man the Chicago Sky. That's who
Yeah,
I think that will come here because he is a legendary, a real developmental coach.
yes,
He was my pick when I was talking about it last year for
yeah,
what they need to be here and to be able to have a respectable coaching staff. So it just does not have this bubblegum look of what it has right now. We know that Mark Jackson will come to the Chicago Sky and he means business.
yes,
He's a point guard. He's had solidified Hall of Fame aspects and games that he's played in. He will bring a culture to Angel Reese and what she's doing, the cultivation of that, and all of the young players that you guys want to see. Mark Jackson believes in new blood. He
yes,
believes in younger players coming in rookie year to take those veterans spots. He did it all the way through over there on Golden State. He
yes, he
will
did.
do it again here. The same thing that Curry got his chance and opportunity out of college. He's going to do the same thing here in Chicago. So Mark Jackson would be my pick of who
Hey,
I would want here in
I'm, a, I'm, a, I'm a,
And Bro Clark, before Duval go, Sandy Brondello is still out there.
yes.
Nah, I'm gonna throw. Nah, that's the coach I want. You know, I want some Serv'n like yesterday. Now you know I love some Serv'n. Now if you tell me we get Serv'n, we in business.
Yeah.
That's Lisa Leslie, everybody else. That's who I want. That's
Yeah.
my number one. But if I have to go a new route, I go Lisa Leslie or Nola Henry. But Serv'n, you know I love some Serv'n. Give me hope. But this is what I'm gonna say about Mark Jackson. This is what I'm gonna say. Good news about Mark Jackson. I'm gonna say bad news about Mark Jackson.
Okay.
You're right. He loves wiping the slate clean, and he take chances. Because I'm gonna give you a quick quiz and see if you remember who the person he gave away to get Steph Curry his shot. Do you remember?
Yes. The finisher.
Can I
That was
give you a multi?
that's his
Uh,
nickname.
can I give you a multi-time All-Star Monte Ellis? And he
Yes.
was in his prime.
Yeah,
He
I
was
know.
in his
The
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was
finisher.
in his prime, and they had to make a decision: is it gonna be Monte Ellis here or Steph Curry team? And they traded Monte Ellis to the I want
They
to say
let him
Pelicans,
go. That's
and
right.
turned the reins over to Steph Curry, even though he was kept getting injured. So yes, you're right. He would do that, and he's the person. He speaks his mind. He would get an Angel faith, and that's something that Angel loves. Angel craves a coach that's like a maniac. She wants those type of coaches. That's why I love Nola Henry, because Nola Henry be getting in her face too. But this is the downside of a Mark Jackson. He's very stubborn, and most
Yeah.
importantly,
He
that
is.
religious stuff, everybody ain't comfortable with that. That what got him out of Golden State too. That
Yes.
religious stuff and him wondering who's the rat in the organization, stuff like that. And that's how they created a toxic environment. Because at that time, what to say, what's the guy name? Luke Walton and a couple other people was running back telling ownership on Joe Lacob, everything that Mark Jackson was doing. So he was firing those people. And so, like I said, it's a downside of that too. So if you bring him in, you got to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yes.
And all that, I want to preach here. I want to coach my basketball team, but on Sundays I want to preach at a church. You can't do that because that's what he tried to do at Golden State. And that was a conflict of interest. That was a big, turmoil inside that organization. If people
Yeah.
think online, look it up. Because that's what
Yeah.
happened.
No, that's true.
It was about the religious stuff, and it was about him trying to get rid of all the people that was reporting back to Joe Lacob when it comes to what was going on inside the locker room. Because he wouldn't let the owners inside the locker room. Mark
And
Jackson would
look,
not let the owners inside the locker room and stuff like that. So like I say, it's a downside to that too, because you just have to do your homework.
and look, let me tell you this, Duvall and Brokaw. Seeing people in the chat asking this question. Look, I would like Don Saylor or Kim Mulkey. The problem is, will the new ownership break the bank for them? They will have to break the bank
Yes.
for them to
For them
leave.
to leave college.
Don Saylor makes $4 million a year. They will have to break the bank for Don. I don't know. I don't know if they'll be
Mm.
willing. Well, to be honest with you, they have to break the bank for Mark Jackson's too. But yeah, what
I,
is
I,
Kim Mulkey's salary? Hold
I
on.
would say this. I think Kim Mulkey made 3.5 million. But I would
You-
say, is she part of that the Walmart family? Because I know she's part of the ownership group with the Walters, which is Walmart. That bought the Denver Broncos. If she part of that ownership group, they don't care about spending money. They love spending money. So I think
True.
that would be a
True.
non-issue. To me, that would be a non-issue. Because she part of that Walmart inner circle, that's all they do is spend money. They don't care about the money. The issue is, would Moki want to leave where she got total control to the WNBA and she might not have as much total control.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Like I said, in college, Kim Moore can run the show. That's her program. She could tell you who can be at the press conference, who can't be at the press conference. She can have her eyes and ears on everything containing LSU. And that's the same thing with Don Staley. Because like I said, it's not about just the money that these coaches crave. They crave power. And you can have a lot of power in college that you cannot have in the WNBA.
Now that
And so,
I'll put it to you like this, Deval.
mhm,
She would want the same power, and she's earned it.
mhm,
Let me just start that. Her
yeah,
and Don would want the same power Cheryl Reeves has.
yes, total control, top to
Total
bottom, total
control.
control,
Draft
yeah.
players, total control.
Yes.
That way, it all when if something don't work, those women know it falls on them, and they cool with it.
If they hire a GM, they can hire the GM that they want.
Right,
Just like Andy Reid in the NFL, he got rid of a great GM and hired his boy Beach, who is his
right,
buddy.
right.
So if you're
They
gonna get
gonna do
total
what he tell
control,
them to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you're gonna give her total control, it don't have to necessarily mean that she gotta make all decisions like Cheryl Reed. But it can be
Hmm.
a situation where if a GM come in, it's gonna be her choice of GM. And that GM
Hmm.
work for her, and she still gonna have final say and everything else. But the GM don't just do the dirty work that she don't want to do. So that's what I'm saying. It's not just about the money; it's about the power. So the power got to come into play as well. That's all I'm saying.
Yep, I agree. I mean, and I know Noel Quinn is still out there, Sandy Bordello is still out there. I'm pretty sure there's some other college coaches um that could probably come in and right the ship too. That doesn't have such a big name. You know what
But
I'm
them all
saying?
novice though. They all novice.
Because well, what I mean by novice, see, Lisa Leslie is a complete novice. She hasn't coached at the college level. She ain't coached. You see what I'm saying? Even Lynn Roberts was a novice, but she ran a program. Devon. That's what I mean.
Got you.
Yeah,
It's one thing to be it's one thing to be a coach. It's another thing to run a whole prop. You got to be able to marry the two. It's not just X's and O's, if that makes sense. You got to be able to run the whole thing. And some coaches, I don't doubt that Tyler Marsh knows X's and O's. He knows it, but can he put a team together and evaluate and do all that stuff that a head person does?
He's not a leader, and we're seeing that this year,
Yeah,
and
huh.
that's a big issue.
You're not gonna put somebody on Kim Mulkey's team that she don't believe in. You see what I'm saying? She got people up under her doing, scouting. Don't get me wrong, but she the final say. Tyler Marsh strikes me as a person that you can just give him a player. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping because we all seen the lady and her husband was courtside at these games. So I'm hoping they in talk. But let's talk about this, Devon. I can see Michael also holding on for dear life, trying to squeeze as much money out of there, and this deal don't go through though.
And I think the money gonna be a non-issue. I think,
Mm,
like I said, I think the money gonna be a non-issue, especially like I said, that lady a part of the Waltons in the circle. They don't care about money. They'll burn through money. They
but
want to get it done.
we got you like you tell me all the time. We got men with egos, so
Yes,
because he should have been sold way before now. So it's got to be something stopping him. I don't know what that is.
but this is what I'm saying, and I think this is what we're not factoring in. How those other owners feel about my thoughts? Because like I said, this Angel Reese situation is a bad look. Those second most popular players don't want to play for you anymore. That's a black eye to the league. They ain't just a black eye to the sky. That's a black eye to the league. So what if those other owners say, "Hey, Michael, you got to get out. Either we gonna, either you gonna get out voluntarily, or we gonna force you out. But either way, you got to go. You can roll out your work." So we don't know what the other owners in the league has said or how they feel at this current moment. Because like I said, everything trying to be new in the WNBA, including these new teams, including
Mm-hmm.
the new way they're doing things, including the way they're being viewed nasty. They know they're becoming the big leagues now. And so at the end of the day, they don't want somebody that's gonna be a black eye to the whole organization and the league itself. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. The money.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to my brother Shot Town for life. Nate
Mm-hmm.
with the $5 super chat. He said, "Hey Keisha, Didn't me, you, and KEYSHA talk about this a while ago? I knew
We
it.
did, bro. We did.
So this is what I'm saying. We already knew that something was going on. Me and Duvall talked about this many days. We knew that it could not go on like this, KEYSHA. It just couldn't, because it's too much negativity with their name throughout the whole entire league. You have a team in the WNBA with what just happened with Nafisha Collier saying that Kathy Engelberg don't care about the players. The heighten of sensitivity now. She has to prove that she cares about the players, and the players and what they've said about Chicago Sky and what Chicago Sky have done. And she came around here. She's been around this town, like she said, 4 years, and she has not did anything up to this point to do the corrections that she need to do with the Chicago Sky, and in particularly the different teams that have those type of social problems. The Chicago Sky was the worst, and I'm sure she got many reports, just like as Courtney Williams came on her podcast and all the way discussed the pros and cons, and then the disgusting set of her experience with the Chicago Sky. I believe that Kathy Engelberg have already known this thing to happen. But now, since Nafisha Collier has spoken and said what she said, that Kathy does not care about the players, now because she's such a tone-deaf person, I believe that she's also going to act like she cares about the players on this said team, who said that that's the worst team in her or her league. Yes, she has to pay attention. But not only that, I'm going to go drive this home. I heard everything that y'all said and was talking about.
I do got one more person.
Okay.
Before you go.
Go ahead. No, before
I was just going to say, Kara Lawson.
Yeah.
From Duke.
I see it.
I love her. She coaches the USA team too.
She's going to be coaching the USA team. Can you lure her from Duke?
I love her.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, Bro Claw.
So, 3 things are going to be true, because I know about these people. I've been around them a long time. These type of people. And she is the next type of people. They are going to fire almost everybody that has something to do with transitional play. She's going to fire everybody who has something to do with transitional management and acquisitions of this team. All those people are going. Trust me, they are all going. She's going to do exactly what KEYSHA said she was going to do. Those people are going to be new people that she trusts, that she's affiliated with in the different sports and acquaintances that she has. They're not going to necessarily be, so y'all won't get your drawers or your panties in a bunch. They're not going to be necessarily people that was in the WNBA and or the NBA. They're going to be people that knows about sports, that's universally intact of what is needed and required for a professional team to function. That's what she's going to bring. She's not going to just look to acquire people in the WNBA and in the NBA. She's going to get a universal law going on this team for its team standards. She's going to get that type of person, that type of GM, all of those type of people. Now, yes, she is going to get those people that knows about basketball for as the coach is concerned, for as a GM is concerned, but for as the front office and all of these things, different acquaintances and positions that's inside of Chicago Sky, because it's not many, because they walking around here like a broken nation. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got no money to have an assistant to an assistant and this and that going on. It's going to be multiple people that's going to have a assistant, like Duvall said. It's going to be a GM and an assistant GM. It is going to be multiple assistant coaches, but it's also going to be multiple film coaches. Each one going to have their own prolific thing and what they're doing. The media is the media personnel that they have right now in the Chicago Sky is trash. That's going to step up. You got what I'm saying? Well, we seeing a whole bunch of media going on the Chicago Sky's page, dealing with everybody except for Angel being on it. That's going to change overnight.
Let me also add this too, bro.
Go ahead.
You know, we're the only organization that do not have a scouting team, nor we do not have an analytics team.
Yes.
So they also going to get into the analytics business. They also will beef up the scouting staff because we don't have a scouting team at all. And so there's a lot of things we lackluster as far as other teams in WA. Yes, we are well behind. We're in the Stone Ages when it comes to Chicago Sky and how they operate.
Yes.
So yeah, they're gonna put a lot of money into that stuff. And when you talk about the people that she trusts, you gotta think about it. She's in that NFL circle too. So she know people that know people. She know all the top people.
Yes.
So she'll know who to go after and who not to go after. And they'll put her in the right direction if it's somebody that they feel like she wants or she desires when it comes to running their organization.
Yes.
So I wouldn't even be surprised. Even like somebody, I'm going to throw a name out there, a GM, a spin GM, a legend GM, 4-time champion GM. Can I interest you in, what's the guy name that used to GM for the Warriors? Lyles or something like that.
The one that's commentating now?
Yeah.
Is that who we talking about?
Yeah. I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot his name.
I know who you're talking about.
I think he made $2 million a year to, like I said, be on the NBA countdown team. But because NBA on TNT going to ESPN now, he's no longer going to be needed. So if you can pull his name up for me. I forgot his name.
Bob Myers.
Bob Myers, yes. Legendary GM. One basically is not the best in the NBA at the time. If they could lure somebody like him who could do the same thing for the Chicago Sky, and they might have to pay him $4 million a year, which is fine. Because like I said, this owner got money. This is how you get the team in the right direction. Because you can't, in order to make money, you got to spend money. And what you do know, you're going to have for a fact, if you're the new owner, that you got somebody that's going to make you money. So it ain't like you throwing good money out the bag. You're going to get a lot of your money back. You just got to be willing to put the money in place for you to, you know what I'm saying, be successful. And I believe this ownership group going to do that. Because like I said, she's friends with the Walters. And the Walters don't do nothing cheap. That's why if you look at the Denver Nuggets, how they won championships, look at the LA Rams, how they won championships, look at the the Colorado Avalanche, how they won championships, them all the Walters. All of the Walters. That's all the Walters right there. They don't do nothing cheap.
I'll tell you, it is very intriguing. If she can get this job done, it is clear that Michael also don't even want. He don't want to come into the times, bro. Right now, what he used to the old WNBA. He don't want to. He don't want to come into the times of
failure to adapt.
Getting this and getting that and getting this and getting that, and the players requesting this. He probably looking at his
he want to say like he want to know he done.
He probably looking at his star player like you want all this on this list. Oh no, I don't want to do all this.
No, he don't want to. No, that list that he got to do and clean up and get the rats, get rid of the roaches. You know, spray the flies and make sure you know what I mean.
Right.
The tags down where ain't no gnats coming and getting on the bread and everything else. He ain't trying to do none of that. He
No.
ain't really trying to do none of that. That's why they light years behind in this organization. But with this type of person, like Mellody, we know we gonna get first class everything. How do LA have a practice facility looking like it looks just on its sketching and drawings?
You
And we
still ain't
don't
got no
even have
drawing.
a layout of what the Chicago Sky intend to do.
No.
Nothing. These
Nothing.
people are in the stone ages, like Duvall said. They ain't giving us. They got the plans. They have, but they ain't even hired a social media person to put together a outlook of what the gym would look. They don't even have that, so we can just see that. But with
More
Mellody Hubson
importantly,
coming, it's gonna be that.
Brocard, the person that asked you for all these things to be done, just hear me out before y'all jump on me. Angel ain't even seen the plans herself to
Mm.
know if that to know if her list is being fulfilled. Yeah, a person can tell you your list is gonna be fulfilled, but where's the proof? Where are the plans?
I think she knows. That's why she spoke out the way she did. I think that's when she realized she was lying to. And that's why she
Hey,
did what she did in that
where are the
argument.
plans? Because each one of these organizations had, to Brokaw's point, they've all they haven't even broke ground. All of them have put out plans and 3D 3D presentations of what it'll look like. It ain't hard to do that, Devon. All you got to
So,
do is get the architect. All you have to do is get the architect to put it together.
so
Yes.
remember, this when I think she realized she was lying to. Remember, she started talking in code. Remember the game in Phoenix? She was like, I love these Phoenix fans and I love the New York fans. They always appreciate me. And I would want to recruit my players to the sky. She started talking in code then. I think she's realized, okay, they taking up for granted. And then that's when she just came out and just exposed everything. And see, the
Mm.
reason why I think Michael Alter want to sell, because the first time in his career, he was embarrassed. See, when he got rid
Mm.
of Deladon and Sylvia Fowles and all them, nobody cared about the WNBA. Nobody cared. So nobody really know. A lot of us fans is new fans that came here last year.
Yes.
So we had to really research and find out what happened beforehand when it comes to the WNBA and its history. And most important, it's not just any player that put you on blast. The second most popular player in the sport put you on blast. And then you try to suspend her? Oh, no. Believe me, some of those owners made that call to captain and say, hey, he got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Enough is enough. He's embarrassing us now.
Yes.
That's just like the Warriors mistreating Steph Curry. Like, you don't do that. At that point, if you do that, you got to go.
Meanwhile, meanwhile, you do know you reporting to another person that's tone deaf. You reporting a person that is tone deaf and unable to read the room to another person that's unable to read the room. You do know that, right?
I do indeed.
Because because if all of uh Kathy, you should have been in on that decision to even do that suspension. You knew it was gonna blow up, right? And
Yep.
you didn't advise the Chicago Sky that maybe that'd be like suspending Caitlin Clark. Like you do know that's gonna blow up, right?
Right.
No. I'm going to throw an asterisk in there. I'm going to tell you, they knew it was going to blow up, but they thought everybody was going to get on Angel. They ain't realized that all the people was on Angel's side because of the history of the organization. Just like I said,
But,
New York Liberty did
but,
this. I'm not
Hold on
disagreeing
before
that
you say that. Duvall, I just want to tell you this before you finish. Duvall, we didn't talk in great length about the Reese's piece being the beehives. If them fools didn't know that somebody was gonna be on her side, at least the Reese's pieces, they are fools.
Yeah.
I'm
Continue.
not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with that, Keisha. But what I'm disagreeing with, what they didn't realize, the ownership was gonna be on Angela's side. They didn't realize the newspaper, the media was gonna be on Angela's side. They didn't realize that like the executives, the people, the other coaches, they didn't think they was gonna be on Angela's side. They knew the fans was gonna come after them. They didn't know those people was gonna be on Angela's side. I think that was the rude awakening point. That way they were toned them, in my opinion.
I get, but I just find it, and I know y'all keep saying that to me, but I just find it very hard to believe people that knows anytime. How do you know? How do you not know when every time Angel Reese's name is mentioned, it's almost a viral moment? It's been going on since last year. So the fact that you keep telling yourself that you don't know this is happening, I miss me with that. I just don't. I just
No,
don't.
it's not about that they know, Keisha. It's about they don't
They know.
care. Remember what I
That's
said.
my point. Bro,
They
Claude,
don't
that
care.
is
They
my
do know.
point.
They
They
do
know.
know. They don't
That's all I'm
care.
disputing. They just don't
These
care.
people that own the Chicago Sky do not care. They're so tone deaf. This is the thing of the leadership all the way to the top of the WNBA. And this is what Nafisha Collier had bust a move on everybody last week. And Chicago Sky models, that's one of the teams that models itself after Kathy Engelberg right there. They're tone deaf to what's going on. They don't care. So they know that Angel is right now the most popular WNBA player right now that it has ever had for us all across the scope. But they don't care. They didn't care. And the way that they handled this,
No.
Keisha, to go to what you were talking about, they have lost the team because of what they done and how they treat her, and they don't care. Hold on, let me get the money.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's thank you, brother Nate, for the $5 super chat. Hey, he said George Lucas was at the game with her back in August. Tell KSAP to bring out that podcast because we said it first. Can't tell me Angel don't have motion. She got hey, listen, she got the most motion out of all the WNBA players right now because she just sold her shoe is just now prolifically sold out, and then it's sold. It's about to be. Listen, it's on its way to delivery, but every time a small multitude is delivered, it continuously being sold out. So we got right now at this moment in Chicago. This is the same thing that happened with Michael Jordan with his shoes. This man owns. And this woman right now is the female Michael Jordan of this city. She's the female Michael Jordan of this city. So now that we know who she is, and now that everybody is telling them who she is, they don't want to accept it, the ball. They don't care. They don't want to accept who this girl is because she ain't nothing but a little ninja that come from LSU or whatever ghetto she come from that's in the suburbs in Baltimore, and she had something going and people, the NIL deals made her popular, and then what she did in college got her a little bit of money, but she's not Caitlin Clark to them. Not to them.
Look, Caitlin Clark, let me tell you something, bro, Clark. This is a very big misconception. And I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all straight so y'all know y'all being used as being part of this Caitlyn versus Angel thing. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
They don't care about Caitlin Clark either, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Nope. No, they don't.
Caitlin Clark been complaining about the refs since the tip of this season.
But Indiana do, Keisha.
That's what I'm saying. They have been complaining. Hold on, I'm gonna lead you to the water.
Go ahead.
Caitlin has been complaining. The team has been complaining. Aaliyah Boston has been complaining. Stephanie White has been talking about the refs all season. The Clarkies have been talking about the refs all season. But until Nafisa Collier called Kathy out by name, the conversation was not even big. And Caitlin Clark is, as we all agree, is supposed to be the most famous woman in women's sports. And they ignored her organization all season. From a coach, from her, Caitlin Clark even got into it with a ref on the court.
Yes.
They ignored them.
Let me get in real quick, Keisha.
Because they were going to do what they want to do either way it went.
To add on what you say, Caitlin been complaining about the refs since last year. This wasn't just this season. It's going back to Ricky and she'll complain about the refs.
Oh, yeah.
Secondly, and I want to speak to Nate. When Nate said that when the Lucases was at the game, me and Keisha broke that live when they had. Me is online, Keisha.
No, we was on the Players Club.
We was live in the Players Club.
Broadcast.
I think he talking about when we went live. I think we went live on KEYSHA channel right after or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know we broke it live during the game. And I sent it to you during the game when I called it when Twitter sent it to me. And I sent it to you and we broke it live during the game that the Lucas was at the game.
Yeah, Nate be asleep. He work overnight, so he caught us on the D block.
Oh, okay. I was about to say we broke that live during the game. We broke that. But anyway, to go back to what Bro Clark said, how big Angel is. When you go to Chicago, I'm gonna give a shout out to Get Out Your Feelings. Cause I watch his on the blogs and stuff too. And he was in Chicago for a comedy show. And he was on the expressway and he showed us a big ass building with Angel Reese on it with the NBA 2K on. I don't think no other city got, except for Caitlin Clark in Indiana, that has a big old billboard thing where she is on the side of the wall. I don't think no other player got that besides Caitlin in Indiana. I only think Asia got that in Vegas.
But I told y'all, she everywhere. She on the buses right now. She's still on the trains right now. She'll be on the trains the rest of this. Every time that you get those type of promotions, guys, I hope y'all know some of those. Brother Nate also bear witness, and then Aunt Dix and you know what I mean, King Pike, some of the ones from Chicago. This is up for the next 6 months.
Yeah,
that's up.
That's what I've been trying to get y'all to understand. They got motion. Don't get me wrong. You got to understand leadership. They don't view it that way.
Yes, that's right.
They are the program. They are bigger than them in their mind.
They feel like Kathy felt like Caitlin Clark. You better be lucky that the WNBA is here so that you can make 16 million.
They feel like they're giving them this platform. Opportunity.
Opportunity. They minds think that they the ones that got Angel Reese her motion. In their minds, they think that their organization, because it's a number 5, Angel Reese. It's a Reese t-shirt in Dubai that you can buy, but it says Chicago Sky on the front, number 5, and Reese on the back. They think that they've given her the opportunity of why that jersey is in the store all the way in Dubai and other countries.
Yes, that's what, and she said it to Nafisa Collier.
And she said it to Nafisa Collier. That's right. That's how the Chicago Sky feel, because they following Kathy Engelbert's sentiment.
Oh, that's what I've been trying to get y'all to understand. It's not that they don't have motion. They have plenty of motion. But when you're dealing with millionaires who have seen money like that pass through their hands, this they think this is gonna come and go, and they gonna go on to the next person.
He
Nah,
go,
I
he
disagree with that.
go.
I disagree with that. They is one Angel Reese. There ever been that organization that made the money like that? There's only been one Kayla Clark that ever been in Indiana that made the money
You
like that.
still
They know
missing
that's
my
rare.
point. No, they
That's
don't.
rare.
They
They
don't.
okay, Lakeisha, we
You
just
know
did a
why
story with
they don't? Why they don't? Because she wouldn't have said it. She
They
wouldn't
don't
have
Lakeisha.
care.
told me
They
like
don't
No,
that.
no,
care.
no, no, no. I'm gonna make my point right here. Just I'm gonna make my point real sweet. It's real sweet and simple like honey. Lakeisha, did we just do a story with Gabby Wynn in 2021 saying that they were broke? They was in the red. We just did a story on this.
Yes.
They know they ain't making no damn money. They ain't make no damn money before no injuries.
They
This
know
the
that,
only time they've been making. So that's why I say this is
but they
rare to
don't
them. No,
care.
no,
They
I'm gonna tell you what the bigger.
but
Your
Okay.
point
you're not
your point
listening.
would be,
They
hold on,
taking
you're
it.
not
They having
listening.
talks with Kathy. Listen, they having
hmm
talks with Kathy Engelberg too. They're having talks with her and her sentiment to the Chicago Sky that these ladies would not have this platform if it wasn't for them. This
I
is
get
what
that.
Chicago is functioning off
Look,
of.
I'll put it to you like this.
I get that.
I would be on your side, the ball, if they treated her that way, but they don't.
They don't.
I get, but because it's not about the money. It's about the power they don't want to give her. That's what it comes down to. They don't want to relinquish that power. That
So
they that
they'll rather screw her over so, so they can
yeah.
make her mad so she can leave.
That's what they're doing right now, right? That's
The
what they're doing
ball,
right now, right?
the
No.
ball.
They
They,
think that they got
I'm
Angel.
just, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Most institution thinks the worker bees, i.e., Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, are expendable.
Okay. Well, they dumb as hell if they think that.
Look at what they doing to Shador, brother. This is a prime example. They doing it in everything that they do. This is how these people,
This is
you've been
not new.
around. This is how these people function, bro.
But
They
I think,
function like this. This is
but
what the function is going from the
They,
top, bro. If
how
the
about
top,
this? How about this, bro, Claude?
hmm
We know Angel is the girl, right? She the it girl, right?
yes,
absolutely.
She the it girl.
yes,
But we bring in Sloop to be the face and give her the keys at the beginning of the season.
that's all
But
about
we
power.
know, okay, so it's just power. So
It's
they brought in Sloop just to lord over Angel.
they brought in Sloop because Sloop is a representation of Jeff P. And y'all know that. Jeff P and her are friends. We're not gonna act like that's not the case.
Bro,
They brought it
Duval, you know what you missing? Why would an owner allow a GM to put somebody over his moneymaker?
because just like you said, they keep reliving that 2021 championship. They can't let that part go, in my opinion. That what it seemed to me. They keep living in that 2021. We just played the video. What Saturday? The reporter had said that they had two different philosophies between Vandersloot and Reese, and Vandersloot's philosophy is based on how they did it in 2021, and they think they could duplicate that again. Not thinking that the game has evolved and you have to have a different mindset. I mean, is it wrong?
I don't. You just giving them way more grace than me. That's
Hmm.
all. I,
Nah,
I I'm done with the grace. Them people know what they doing. I've been around a lot of people with a whole bunch of money, and because I'm in finance, bro.
yeah,
They don't see it the way you see it.
gotcha.
They make millions either way they go.
That's right.
Kathy Engelbert is making millions either way it goes. That's why she keep making missteps because she toned deaf. Michael also
She's
is
just a
tone deaf.
prolific. She's a prolific
If he wasn't
accountant. That's what
tone deaf,
KEYSHA telling you. Yeah.
if he wasn't tone deaf, he wouldn't have suspended that girl over something that could have been took care of in house.
Yes.
I agree. I agree 100%.
But yes, people have been notorious for letting people look people that let people make money for them and they not like them. I'm not saying that that she should have control or anything like that, but I am saying this. I wouldn't disrespect my moneymaker. I just wouldn't do it. That'd be like me disrespecting Bro Claude and he bringing me millions of dollars. And we on this YouTube thing, and I'm like, Bro Claude not gonna have power, and I'm gonna disrespect him just to make sure he know he'll never be in power. Or would I do this, Devon? How about I massage Bro Claude and say, look, I need to talk to you about this. I ain't gonna embarrass you in front of people, but we need to talk about this because you are my moneymaker. We are in partnership with each other. I don't want to break the relationship and make the relationship irrevocable. That's what I'm saying. Because
Absolutely.
because people do that behind the scenes all the time. People in business do that all the time. People screw up and they go into the boardroom and they say, "Look, you done fucked up, you done effed up, but we gonna clean this shit up because you the money maker. You done made all these deals for us."
But Lakeisha, you're right. 100% right. But what happens, the reason why they're not doing that with Angel, because not the owner. The owner just tone deaf and he just negligent. And I'm glad he about to set up his team. But we know Jeff P never wanted her. So he's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna try to massage her ego. He's not gonna try to work with her. He's gonna try to work her over. He never wanted her. That's the same thing she's doing going through in Cleveland. They did not want him. They
And
did not
guess who
want him.
knows that? Guess who knows that?
Should do it, right?
The owner and the co-owner.
Yeah,
The owner and the co-owner know the GM don't want Angel. So
yeah.
why haven't they acted accordingly? They know
I
exactly
think
what
it.
Angel is going through.
I'm still thinking they're going back to that 2021 championship. They feel like Jeff P. Way is the way to go, even though he been making all these missteps all the way up to this point since he been the GM of this team. How many things
Well,
he have done right?
that's the thing. With their hands off approach, the only thing now they find themselves. Put it like this. I'm gonna say this for these people in ownership with the Chicago Sky. You about to allegedly people are trying to buy your organization, right, guys? You about to you could have made way more money if you had just worked this thing out. But you are about to sell it for somebody else to make money because you like the GM. Because somebody got to like it.
Moving on.
That's true.
Moving
I
on.
just feel like somebody stuck in their ways.
Moving on.
Uh-oh. What's going on now? We ain't got nothing else. We got to get up out of here. We got to
And
call a game
what
later on today.
and what does this mean for Angel Reese?
Hopefully it's a good thing. All I can say.
Go ahead, KEYSHA.
All the thing I would say is if it does happen, if this is real stuff and not rumors, and we really gonna get us a new owner, she still got some decisions to make, bro, Claude. She gotta actually sit down with these people and make sure they got her best interests at heart because she has been burned already. It's hard for a woman to get over being burned. It takes some time. Once a ninja burn you, you'll be looking at other ninjas suspect. That's all. And they might have the best intentions at heart. So she would probably have to, her team, probably not her at first. Her team would probably have to sit down with this new ownership and figure out what what is the goal? What are we trying to What are y'all trying to do? Are y'all coming in to do some status quo, same old? And then that way I'll just know and I have to finish out my contract. Or y'all really trying to really invest in the Chicago Sky to bring them up to the standards of some of these other, organizations like, um, Mark Davis might be doing crazy stuff on the football side. On the women's side, he been doing it, he been doing his thing. So I think she's gonna have to still evaluate who she gonna. It's like a wait and see because even if you get the new owner in, you got to see who they hire and all that, and see if all that's gonna work out for you. And that's why I say they kind of. She's probably not. She's probably gonna take her hands off just a little bit, not a whole bunch. But what I'm saying is take your hands out a little bit and see what they do because people can talk a lot, which I think she just learned. People can run their mouth, but you need to watch what they do because they told her a bunch of shit to the ball's point, and uh, she realized that y'all was just giving me lip service. So once you done got burnt like that, you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to actually see some changes being made. First of all, can we see what the dang on practice facility gonna look like, Pro Claude? At any point?
None of that stuff is going to be happening if the team's is sold right now.
God damn. Okay. Go ahead, Jamal.
I'm just giving you the real issue of the things.
I feel
None of those things because those people were hired and they will sell the contracts to all of those, and the contractor have to get stipend, right? The contractor that's dealing with, because it is the Chicago Sky, but there is people like Nadia Rollinson, which is the chairman, that signs off on things, which we know because she was on site signing off on things.
She
is
was.
that right? So
she was.
Therefore, when it comes to an immediate change like that or a big change, yes, the facility can continue to be worked on. Yes. But the stall of it being totally finished will probably be that situation. So I would say, don't have your hopes up if this takes a long transition of a sale for a facility. But if it's quick, you will have that facility up by April, Sister KEYSHA. It will be expeditiously sped up because a billionaire have all the resources to make sure that that building gets done and finished quickly. So, Val, I said, what does this mean for Angel REESE in total with the team being sold?
First and foremost, I don't think this ownership even think about buying the team without Angel REESE being a part of it. So they already had a conversation with Angel REESE, in my opinion, if not her team. Secondly, they probably had to assure Angel REESE that they gonna do stuff, and they probably gonna do. They have to show her they gonna do stuff quickly. She ain't gonna be on no wait and see anymore. Because remember, she could request a trade after her third season. And so they're gonna have to show her quickly that they mean business. And she gonna probably get her a list of people that her friends will be willing to play with her, and they know this organization is a serious organization. So if they buy the team, I hope they buy it now. Because if they wait to buy it, I don't think Angel will come back to the Chicago Sky with status quo. Somebody will have to go.
Yeah.
I think it got too ugly.
They're running out of time.
They will say it got too ugly. I don't think she comes back to this status quo. And so that's why I said they have to buy it now. And once they buy it, they have to assure her that whatever change they're gonna make to accommodate her, it has to happen immediately. Not sometime down the line. It has to happen right away for her to even somewhat trust the organization again.
Right.
Because right now she's like a scorn lover. Right now, and not to say that in a bad way, but like to say that she been burned, she been betrayed.
Yes.
And so now she got some PTSD in her.
Yes.
Right. And from what I know, she haven't talked to the organization since she left.
Right.
And so there's some scar
Mhm.
tissue there. So this ownership, if the Lucas buy this team, one, they gotta buy it quickly, and two, they have to show Angel right away that they mean business. And this ain't gonna be no, say no politician that I'm gonna tell you one thing and do another. She tired of that part.
Right.
That's what it means for Angel Reese.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm. And if
what?
and if they don't buy it right away, then right, Devon, like if they don't make this deal go through be, before before draft
Before
time, because
drafts.
they have to show free agents
Yes.
that they are changed. They have to do this now. If they don't do this by the time, I don't know, I guess by the time Unravel
Nah,
is rolling,
it's
they in
mid
trouble.
mid it's mid January. Free agency at the end of
Yeah,
January, at the beginning of February.
Yes.
yeah.
So it
So
has
You
to be
think they
mid
can get
January.
that done that quick?
has it is well as is
It could do, put it
go
this
ahead.
way. It could be, and this is how it could. It's, I can give you two examples. This is happening where it could be done quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when the
Mhm.
Bombers bought the team for the Donald Sterling? They still had people in place that Donald Sterling people, but the sale was going through. But the Bomber was still the new owner. You know, they
Yeah, yeah,
did
yeah.
completely wipe out the Sterlings right away.
The
And the
transition.
same, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and the same thing with the Lakers just current year. Genie Buster still running the organization right
Yes.
now,
Mm-hmm.
but the people that Magic Johnson ownership group, I forgot his name, but he's the new
I
owner
know
of
who
the
you're
Lakers.
talking about.
So anything that Genie Buster she has to do on behalf of what the owners say. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's still running things in the organization, but she runs things in the organization as if the new owner, whatever new owner wants, she
Per
has to accommodate it.
per new owner. Per
Yeah.
new
So the
so
new owner of the Lakers now, even though he's not in place right away, Jeannie
mhm.
Buster's still in place. She gonna still be in place for I think they say a couple years.
Yes.
But everything the
Mhm.
new owner wants,
Four,
she
four
has to
years.
do it. Yeah, 4 years. So anything the new owner wants, she has to do it, no matter what, because it's
Now
his
you
team
know.
now.
Now you know the league office is gonna have to be involved, and I don't know if
Hmm.
they finish the sale up until this CBA stuff is, like
Yes,
Sinister is saying, until the CBA stuff is completed. Do you think that'll hold it up?
the
Uh,
CBA gonna hold it up.
no,
Hmm.
it's not gonna listen. So the
You still
CBA
gotta
has
have you
go
still
ahead.
gotta have approval from
Yeah,
whoever the commissioner is.
yes. And so with all of this going on, I would think me safely to say Kathy Engelberg has not been stripped of her duty. She has not, as of right now, she has not been relieved or dismissed. So as of right now, Kathy Engelberg is in control of the WNBA. So right now, yes, she does have the power, Keisha, to sign off or to say who comes and goes as of right now. Until Adam Silver say, hey, listen, you out, this ain't happening. But what I do think is happening in this transition, I think Keisha is not going to be a quick sale because this is just what Chicago people do.
That's
It's
what I
not.
figured. Yeah.
It's not. It is
Hmm.
not. Now, if it does, I could be wrong. I could be wrong
But they like to twirl in red tape, huh? Out there in
because the thing
Chicago.
the thing is that Angel Reese. See. Let me show you how wicked these people are. So in this sale that's going on, oh, definitely Angel Reese is the prolific sale. She worked in the whole. She worked more than the whole team to to Mellody Hubson's sale. You got what I'm saying? Michael
Hmm.
Alter, per Michael Alter and Nadia Robinson in their negotiation, they got the number one female basketball player in the her tier is top tier when it comes to negotiations and selling the team.
Mm.
But your team is trash. The way that you've been running it, the management that you have, been running it. The people in the team, the players that you had on here are they work at Family Dollar.
I got you, bro.
You're gonna know that this team is done when the team is sold, and you're gonna know it when that is done. But for right now, the negotiations that's going on, player, and I don't want everybody in the chat to be like, oh, bro, Claude went live and said that the team was sold. No, the fuck I didn't. Excuse my language. I said that she left the building today. And that was
right.
that was for her to acquire of wanting to buy the team in its condition right now. And it's not in a good condition. It's not in a good state, people. They still ain't paid off the city. I mean, the contract. The city already have their money. It ain't said that they put down, the deposit is there, the motion is there and getting done, but it still ain't said nowhere in the state documents, in the county documents, that they have put up their part for the whole job to be complete. Nowhere.
But now I will say this. I think when it comes to the city, I think before that team gets sold, all they got to get paid back. So I think the new ownership group will pay that money back to the city, especially if they want to relocate it to somewhere else, or especially if they want to add on to the facility.
It's a good location. It's a good location. I want everybody to know that that is a good location. It's by the
but it is away from the city though, and it ain't gonna be like
it's on Cicero, baby. It's over there by Cicero. It's fine. It's a good location. Okay.
Okay.
And it'll be safe. It's not infrastructure. It's not in the infrastructure where stuff be going down. You got what I'm saying? That it's in a nice, decent space. It's right down the street from the airport. It's in that realm, Duval. So it's real nice in that area. You got what I'm saying? Well patrolled. Everything looks good. You got what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Where it's at, I have no problem where it's at. Okay. But what I do have a problem with, Duval, is Chicago Sky don't have their own stadium.
I think that could be worked out too. Cause remember, like I said, the Walters, they built that $5 billion stadium in California.
Yeah, but it won't go up until 2027.
No. I'm talking the stadium already being built. That's the SoFi.
I'm talking about Chicago. Fuck everybody else. I'm talking about Chicago shit.
Oh, you talking to
if they take over the team, I know already, because George Lucas is about to build on the lakefront the Star Wars layout for the museum of Star Wars. Okay, on the lakefront. That won't the stadium won't be built until 2027. And my question to you is, because you already know, and KEYSHA, you know how the suburbs function, and what I've told on how the suburbs function with franchise teams in Chicago. That's why they keep stadiums in the city bound. Is it going to take longer if they try to do it in the city or in the suburbs? And what is that going to mean with all of the stuff that's going on? What is that going to mean for the Chicago Sky organization? That's one. And what is that going to mean for Angel Reese to continue to stay in Chicago? And then we could get up out of here. See, I wanted to put it to you.
Now, ask again.
Say that one more time.
Okay. Being that Miss Mellody Hubson,
yes,
wants wants everything to be state of the art. We know that because this is alluding to in this statement. Is this thing, because of the way that Illinois function is, because y'all heard how the Cook County and Illinois and the state is involved in this building of the Chicago Skies little ass motherfucking facility.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're talking about a stadium.
Yeah.
What will it have as an effect on it being a monumental standpoint for the team? And what does that mean for Angel Reese? Me, I'm gonna tell y'all so you can see where I'm coming from. Thank you. Wonderful.
You're welcome.
There go honey, Keysha.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
3,000. We got 3,000. Tell the chat. What's up? We got
Hey chat. Hey chat. Hey that.
all right. Slow down. Okay, y'all listen. What I'm trying to say is does any of these new things that's coming, should I say it like this? Does any of these things that are coming to Chicago with this new ownership, does it really mean anything to Angel? That's bottom line.
It's a game changer, Angel. Because I'm gonna tell you like this here. Angel ideally wants her own team. Don't get it twisted. But Angel would be willing to swallow her pride and go to somebody else's team if Chicago Sky continues to become a dysfunctional organization.
Mm-hmm.
But if this lady, who I think she is, like I said, she connected to the Waltons, if she come in and spend the money like I think she's going to do, Angel will stay. Angel will stay because she wants her own franchise. She wants her own legacy. She wants to build something herself from the ground up.
Yes.
That's what I truly believe. I just feel like she can't do that with a dysfunctional organization that don't have her best interests at heart. She would not waste her prime years knowing that she has to deal with these MAGA people that's constantly throwing back in her face her shortcomings when it comes to team success, among other things. While Chicago Sky is not being active enough to try to put her in the best position to succeed. But if you got this new ownership, and I think what they're going to do is try to accommodate Angel, the first thing they want to do, then I see her staying, because at the end of the day, she can trust that they have her best interests at heart. Even if it don't work, she just wants to be somebody that she feels like she is heard, she is listened to, she is paid attention to, and she is accommodated. She's not a diva, but she don't want to feel like she's a nobody. Especially when she know what the money and everything else she's bringing in, and the lack of money she's getting from the money that she's bringing into the organization.
Absolutely.
She knows she can't get it back in financial resources, the money she's bringing in the organization. She at least want to say. That's the same thing with LeBron. Like I said, like I told Lakeisha, what Saturday night. LeBron James, if he was on an open market and there wasn't no cap, he'll be worth 150 million.
Yes.
But LeBron James know, based on the salary cap, he can't get no 150 million per year. So how LeBron James feel like he gonna get his money's worth? Having say in the organization.
Yes.
That's why they call him the GM for the last 12, 14 years.
Yes.
Because that's how he feel like he get his money's worth. He ain't gonna get his money's worth financially because he know that the CBA won't allow that. But he will feel like he'll get his money's worth about when he has say on who stands in the organization, who goes in the organization, who's coaching him, and everything else. And I think Angel Reese feels the same way. And so is Caitlin Clark. And so is Angel Wilson. They want to feel like, if I'm not going to get my financial value from the money I bring in, at least let me get my financial value based on what goes on in the organization, for us the building, for us the players we bring in, for us the coaching staff, for us, you know what I'm saying, my friends feeling comfortable coming here. All those things.
Yes.
I know you want to get in here. My fault, bro, Carl. You know I like to go in. Don't interrupt me. I know it's your show. I know it's your show, but I slap the hell out you. Don't interrupt me when I'm cooking. You know, I'm cooking with fish grease.
I wanted to say something about what you're cooking about. I wanted to say something about what you're cooking about. And look at Cleveland.
Yeah.
They had a generational talent.
Yes.
That they ignored his wants and wishes.
Yes.
And had him up there with the decision. I'm out.
Yes. See ya.
billionaires, millionaires, $1,000, $100, pimp on the corner make mistakes all the time in business.
All the time.
Even though everybody said he was the chosen one.
Yeah.
That didn't stop the Cleveland owner from saying, "Boy, go put your $5."
Go sit your $5 ass down. He told him that. He told him that.
And LeBron has made him the most money, whatever. Can we all agree on that?
But yes, but let's be fair.
Yeah.
Because we got to tell the whole story. We got to tell the truth on Lakeisha. When LeBron was there the first time, when you felt like he was being ignored and stuff, Dan Gilbert ain't come and buy that team till like I want to say 5 years into LeBron James' career, because it was somebody else that owned that team. I forgot the name, the Grunkin or something like that. But his name was on the stadium. He was the owner originally when LeBron was there.
And my point is that owner still had a whole bunch of money, and he still was the chosen one.
Yeah. But the first owner ain't had no money like that. Dan Gilbert had all the money. And Dan Gilbert did buy him a practice facility, which was a lot of money and everything else. It just by the time Dan Gilbert came in, LeBron James already had the wheels in motion of him leaving. Because remember, it came down to the 2008 Olympics when LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony originally pulled the team up together. That was in 08.
But guess what? The owner before, if he would have had the foresight to see that he got the chosen one, why he sell that?
But I'm telling you, the owner before that didn't have no money. They ain't had no money like that. That's why.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is sometimes you don't see it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But we see it. We all knew he was going. I mean, the minute he came out of high school, we all knew, right?
Yeah, he got a $90 million deal for Nike off the top. Before he even dreamed up basketball, he got a $90 million deal for Nike, 7-year deal.
I mean, I'm broke. Is all I'm telling you is. I am a broke person. You know, I make enough, pay my bills, keep the lights on, keep the water on, buy me some clothes, keep the stream yard rolling, you know, stuff like that. But if I roll up on, say, some, you know, I don't know, podcaster that already got like, you know, they the chosen one podcast.
Yeah.
You know, chosen. It's a sure thing. I'm gonna find the money to ball. To make it work.
You're right, Lakeisha, but let's be fair. At that time, around that time when LeBron was there, all those Cleveland owners were broke. That's the reason why Cleveland moved to Baltimore. They ain't have no more money, and they ain't want to. The city ain't want to invest in the stadium, and so they had to move to Baltimore. The Cleveland Cavaliers were broke. The Cleveland Indians, their ownership was broke. Now the new Cleveland owners today, they got a lot of money. Dan Gilbert got a lot of money because he owned Quicken Loans and he owned casinos in Detroit. You got the Haslam. The Haslam got money. They billionaires. They say they incompetent, but they got money. And then that's the new baseball owner for Cleveland Indians got money. But back then when LeBron was there, they ain't had no money. They were broke. They were broke as a joke. That's why a lot of the players that they wanted, they couldn't get.
So you saying you contradicted yourself now. So you saying since the sky is broke, Angels shouldn't even be worried about getting them from them. They broke, right?
No. That's why I said the Chicago Sky they need 17 because they is broke. There is a
even though they make them hand over fist and they
yeah, but they got 100 millionaires. They're not billionaires. They well behind the times when it comes to competing financially with these other teams in the league in WNBA.
Even though they make hand over money over fist.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you another team that's kind of broke too. Mark Davis is kind of broke. Mark Davis don't got money like that. And so, you know what I'm saying? Chicago Sky's broke.
They team don't never look like they broke, but I get what you're saying.
No, I mean, but they just hired the right people. but they're broke. They're a broke franchise. Mark Davis don't got no money. That's why he had to leave Oakland.
Hey, Reginald Banks.
What he's talking about?
Mellody Hubson is just a fan of the Chicago Sky because the Sky is her home team. Well, note to you the reason why we are doing this live. Mellody Hudson, the wife of the Star Wars man.
Oh Lord.
The 5.5 billion Neris.
And
she just left the office in acquiring. Read it before you comment, Reginald Banks. This is an article.
Let me explain.
This ain't something that just wrote. This is an article.
Dan Gilbert became the owner in 2005, right? And LeBron was drafted in 2003.
2003, yes.
So
he had Gunn was the owner before that. Gunn.
Yeah. So he had 2 years to try to. So that means he saw what he was buying into.
Do you like Reginald?
Kind of like in this situation, right?
Yeah.
Kind of pathetic too.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You see what I'm saying? And he had 2 years to convince LeBron to stay.
And
he failed to do so. Because I'm pretty sure he bought it thinking, I got LeBron. Because he only purchased it for $375 million.
At that time,
he still fumbled the bag.
Right? Yeah, they made some wrong moves. They did try to trade for around that time. They did try to trade for Antoine Jameson, which didn't work. Eric Snow didn't work. They tried to sign Michael Redd at the time, but Michael Redd went back to Milwaukee. They wanted Amari Stoudemire in 2010, but they didn't want to give up on Hubson. So like I said, they didn't try good enough, but like I said, they was incompetent. And that's the best way I can describe it. They was incompetent at the time, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Same thing with Chicago Sky.
Angel is in the same predicament. So yes, guys, I'm just going to tell you, yes, it could be a game changer. Or it could be she still walks out the door.
But I think they could change her mind if they do some stuff that she wants quickly. They can't slow roast it. They can't put it in the oven and hope it bakes. They got to fry it in the frying pan and hope it cook quickly. You see what I'm saying? Because she can ask for a trade after this season. After next season coming up, she can ask for a trade. She can officially ask for a trade publicly.
Yeah, but they ain't got a trader.
Now they don't got a trader, but I'm saying you don't even want to get to that point.
Yeah.
So in order to accommodate her, whatever move she want, make it quick, fast, and a hurry.
Yep.
If she want her friends Kai Copper and Dejanay, you do what you can to get Kai Copper and Dejanay. Especially if you the new ownership group. And I think those players will be more open-minded to come to Chicago now if it's a new ownership group. Because just like I said, I've been saying, once that ownership group is official, they're gonna blow everything out. JP, all of them gonna be out the door. All of the minority owners, they're gonna be out the door. JP gonna be out the door. Tyler Marsh might be out the door. Everybody gonna be out the door. Only person that's gonna be safe with a job is Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Everybody else is to be determined. And so from that standpoint, they will have to show Angel quickly that they mean business, that they are the new sheriffs in town. And if they do that, Angel will stay. If they don't, Angel gonna be status quo when it comes to her plans to take her business elsewhere, and rightfully so.
All right, players, we gotta go.
All right.
Well, yeah, because I'm headed downtown.
Out of here.
Right. But the game is coming on in an hour.
I'm headed now.
I gotta pay some bills, but those who just came in the building, this is what's going on. The billionaire Mellody Hubson, acquiring Chicago Sky, left the building this morning. This is breaking news that Duvall and I discussed over and over again in private, and we have brought it to you guys on certain videos and conversations. Now, is this is it going to be fruition that it happens, or is Chicago Sky gonna Michael Alter is going to try to stretch the sale, or is they gonna just traditionally buy out and let someone else take the baby who's gonna feed the baby and let the baby grow to its full potential? So after these messages, we'll come back and we close it. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serv'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy. Hey, yo, everybody. Oh, that go Bree wave at that go Sister KEYSHA.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, everybody, this is a celebration time. We at 3,019 subscribers on this channel. I thank every single person, all of y'all. I thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Listen, everything that you do for us in Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Networks, the Players Club, the Full Court Trio, Cut the Israel, Talk Sports, Court Vision was So Pretty Tony. All of us appreciate it. ADP, you know what I mean? Creations. All of us appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. And I appreciate everything that you do for what me, Duvall, KEYSHA, Tony, KSAP, and of course AP, and all the ones, all my family in the chat. This is what we try to bring y'all: truth. We try to bring y'all great showbiz. We try to give y'all the real ish of everything. Okay, so I appreciate everybody and what you done. And look, this is for all my people and that believe in me. Jeff P, Jeff P, guess what? It's something coming your way.
Oh, baby, laugh.
Listen, here you go, y'all. Jeff P, this is for Jeff P. That kind of went sideways.
Before you play that, Rocar, let me inform somebody in the chat when it comes to Mark Davis. When me saying he don't have no money, he has money, but he don't have NFL type money.
Yes.
If you look at Forbes' list of the richest owners, he at the bottom. There's a reason why he left Oakland. He left Oakland because Oakland would not build him a new stadium, and he don't got enough money to build his own stadium. Unlike my owner, Shah Khan, who has put a billion with the city to build a $2 billion stadium in Jacksonville. That's a difference because my owner is worth $15 billion. Mark Davis is not worth money like that. And that's what people need to understand. It's not me insulting him saying that he don't have no money at all. He got more money than us. But when it comes to NFL money, when it comes to ownership money, he's at the bottom. He's not at the top. There's a difference.
Okay, here you go, y'all.
Well, damn, he a $5. Never mind.
Jeff P, I know we ain't dug your grave yet. I know we ain't get the headstones yet. And this is a premature horn. But from what it looked like, Jeff P, you won't be around next year. I pretty much figured that, and I tried to tell the chat about that. You won't be around next year. So glad to see it. Now, we gonna get our $5 asses out of here. We appreciate y'all and thank y'all for the super chats and super stickers who all get gifted. And also, Keysha, where are you at right now?
Some people might give you one pizza for $9.99.
Oh, shit. Didn't I tell you that already? Hold on.
Tell the people
Yeah,
where.
Jabal, I got you. I got you covered, bro. You know, Mark Davis he's scrapped. You know, he worth about $2 billion. That's about it. There's a lot of people. There's about 21 owners with more money than him. That's all Duval's saying.
Now
No.
that's his
Yeah.
team worth $2 billion. He don't
Oh,
got no other money. Yeah, the
I'm just
Forbes.
looking
That's
at an
what I'm saying.
article.
Yeah, his
Yeah, I'm
Forbes.
just looking
That's
at
the
Forbes.
team. His team worth $2 billion. He don't got no money besides that. Like the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think is worth $2.5 billion. But the owner is worth $15 billion because his money comes from bumper stickers, bumpers, Toyota bumpers.
That's what I'm
It's
telling you.
like
I'm looking at a list that's their net worth, not just the team. Because your owner is on here, which is that Shaheed guy, right? That's
yeah,
him, right?
shotgun.
And
But don't say that's his
and
only money.
and, and they have him worth
15
I
billion.
just had yeah, so that's what this list is breaking down. It's breaking
But then
down what
most
each individual owner has.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
won't
has
say
it's actually a little bit more, 12.2.
yeah. But then won't say like
Shaheed.
Mark Davis, that 2.3 billion, that's all his money coming from is from the team. He don't got no other business besides that.
I got you. And the two teams he got. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all his money come from the team. He don't. It's the same thing with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones' money come from the Cowboys, and that's it. He don't got no other side business besides that. But Jerry Jones, I think the Cowboys is worth $15 billion. So I think that's why Jerry Jones is what maybe ranked fourth or third in the league.
By itself.
Not according to this. No. He's ranked 7th.
He worked what, 7?
Yeah,
How
number
much?
1 they got up here is the Broncos.
Yeah, the Waltons. They worth like $100 billion, something like that. The Waltons. That's
I'll
where
tell you what this
Lucas coming
list.
from.
Okay, this ranking says ranking the NFL's richest owners from top to bottom. This
Yes.
was published on September 29th. Number
Mm-hmm.
1 is Denver Broncos, so the Waltons.
Hey,
Number
that's Stan
2
Crockett
is the
wife,
Kansas City. The number 2 is Kansas City Chiefs.
the Hunt family.
The Hunt family. Number 3 is
Mm-hmm.
the Panthers, David Tepper.
Yeah, David Tepper got a lot of money.
Number
He,
4
he
is the
he's in
Seahawks, Jody Allen.
yeah. Jody Allen had died.
Look, the boss in the building. What's up, boss? Thank you for putting me in the game. We had 3,000. We hit the 3,000 today, live on we just celebrating, and then of course that was the breaking news. We wanted to have Simply Ball dropping networks to have the breaking news of what was posted per Arthur
I'm about to
AG.
leave you in, boss.
Look, out per Arthur AG's accounts all over his social media. So we get here. We love everybody. We appreciate
Hold
everybody.
on 1 second.
Go ahead.
Hold on 1
now
second.
you about to leave somebody. Keep talking about 1 second.
Now I was gonna say salute, boss man. Thank you for being in the chat.
Hold
Thank you for the
on.
opportunity.
The
You gonna
Rams.
interrupt me like that, Keysha?
Yeah, I gotta finish what I'm doing. Number 6
All right.
is the Jets. They ain't won nothing, and then
That's the Johnson Johnson.
come the Cowboys, and then comes then comes your owner, the Jaguars, and then after that it's Robert Kraft, and number 10 is the Dolphins.
Yeah. Because Dolphins on real estate.
So losing plays. Let me stop.
But like I said again, salute, boss man.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
We gone.
Hey, KEYSHA, we gotta go. I'm about to leave broke hard because he gonna be calling the game by himself. I need to go get my dinner. He's sitting up there eating. He got women bringing food to him, but I'm not a I ain't got nobody bringing nothing right now. I got to go get it myself. Meanwhile,
Clock,
he being treated like a
clock it, clock it,
ball is
clock it,
on his way home from work, and he
clock
got
it,
to come
clock it,
here and work while he's sitting there chilling.
clock it, clock it, clock that cheat, clock it, clock it, clock, 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 clock. Look, I
Thank you
love
for getting
y'all.
up here, Duval.
Yeah, I'm headed to the stadium.
Duval, hey, Duval flamed it up as he always do.
Oh,
Sister
you going
Keisha.
to the game?
Yeah, I'm going to the game.
He going to the game. He going to the game.
Oh, okay.
That's why you hear the noise in the background at time, because I was on the bus and stuff, going, you know what I'm saying? They
I'm
got
with you,
shutters and
bro.
stuff.
Yeah, I understand. I bet you them people on the shutter like, what the hell is that man talking about?
Yeah. They ain't paying attention to me.
All
They
right,
ain't
my
paying attention to me.
on. We gotta call the game. I love y'all. Keisha gonna keep talking, blaming it on me like she always do with her messy ass. I'm gone, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Peace, chat.
Bye.